Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. Things are moving from worse to worst in Ruto's government. I want us to have a look at some remarks made by Irungu Kangata. We have not received money for the past 4 months. That is unfair because we have salaries to pay. Employees will not wait for 4 months. When you fail to release exchequer monies to the counties, you are making it difficult for counties to operate. Governor Irungu Kangata. Irungu is making it very clear to Ruto that his government has not disbursed money for counties for now 4 months. And Irungu is complaining that that is making it very hard for counties to operate. And there is also a news item that has been going viral. President Ruto's office budget increased by Kenya shillings 5.18 billion to Kenya shillings 13.83 billion. So Ruto's budget is being increased. Ruto's government is not disbursing money to county assemblies. And it has also been confirmed that in the time William Ruto has been in office, his office has spent over 4 billion Kenya shillings. That's expenditure. In this video, as usual, I want us to dig deep into that story for Kenyans to know what is going on behind the scenes. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Yes, that's Ruto and his government. Before digging deep into that, let me share out with you some words of wisdom by one of our friends in this forum. Azimio team was portrayed as the face of BBI with the aim of forming a government to reward friends, relatives, and the tribe. What are we seeing now is, number one, an expansion of government to reward friends, relatives, and the tribe at the exclusion of hustlers who were promised heaven on earth. 2. Revival of positions that had been declared by our courts to be illegal and unconstitutional, like chief administrative secretaries and lining up tribe for reward as the majority shareholders. 3. Rewarding of jobs for non-crooks, criminals, and those who had been flagged off for various misdeeds by the Uhuru era. 4. Skyrocketing of prices for all food items, electricity, fuel, water, rent, etc. 5. Literally purchasing support from leaders in the opposition using taxpayers' money. NB. If indeed Kenya Kwanza inherited empty coffers and debts as they claim, why many appointments on daily basis instead of consolidating similar related offices and functions? Where is the money coming from for buying opposition members at 5 million per person? Why so many tours across the country weekly with a huge team on travel expenses and allowances? Why haven't we heard of the Ruto government scaling down staff in some embassies or closing down some embassies by consolidation. Those are words of wisdom by one of our fans here. Yes. And the remarks are self-explanatory. It's very clear that William Ruto is now taking Kenyans as fools. His office alone has spent well over 4 billion Kenya shillings in the time William Ruto has been the president. 4 billion. And we have now seen the budget for his office has now been increased by over 5 billion Kenya shillings. And at the same time, the government is saying it's broke. And just recently, when Rigathi Gachagua met governors, he actually said there was no money. And he was talking arrogantly that wakitaka, he was really talking arrogantly about the government not having money. And in fact, Ruto's government has slashed money going to counties. And for 4 months, money has not been disbursed to counties. You are seeing clearly a government that is getting it completely wrong. And still I blame our elected leaders. Instead of these elected leaders pushing this government to deliver, they are actually helping the government in oppressing the masses. That's why you are seeing some greedy members of parliament and even governors pretending to be joining the government for development. While it's very clear, the budget in William Ruto's office has been increased to enable him by some of these greedy elected leaders. So you fail to understand, the same government you are joining for development is denying counties their disbursement. And then they pretend they are out for development. All these are politics of conmanship, which should not be encouraged, should not be tolerated. And today, Raila and his team were at Jivaji Gardens, where Raila made it very clear that if Ruto's government fails to lower the cost of living in 2 weeks, then there will be countrywide demonstrations. In our next analysis, we are going to do that analysis in details, where we are going to explain what those remarks by Raila Odinga means. And we know William Ruto has already responded. We are going to dissect all those in our next video. But as it is right now, this is a government that has literally failed. Any person supporting this government, that's a person, in my honest opinion, who qualifies as an enemy of the people. We don't want to hear anybody or any person telling us how William Ruto is smart in outsmarting his political rivals. William Ruto should be smart in outsmarting the high cost of living, not outsmarting his political opponents. That's bullshit and not helping Kenyans in any way. This is a government that has clearly failed. There is no better word actually to sugarcoat that. This is a government that has clearly failed. And Kenyans should not accept this political conmanship. William Ruto needs to disburse money to county assemblies. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us, but you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. And to any other person who wants to support our forum, I've pinned my number on the comment section. Contact me through the number or feel free to channel your support to the number. Yes, those remarks by Irungu Kangata confirms this is a government that is very clueless on governance. A government that does not care above the poor hustlers. A government just hell-bent on enriching some few individuals close to power. Let's meet in our next analysis.